Part 1. White Clouds. Wyvern Moon. Field of the Eagle and Lion. From on high, flocks of wyverns roar in chorus and soar the pristine skies, heading south for the winter. Fodlan's children lend their hands to winter preparations by gathering firewood and catching fish from the river's cool waters. Yet all the while their gazes are turned skyward, drawn to the magnificent sight above.
And that concludes the weather report. We'll get more from you in the studio. Losing units. Whoa! Oh no! Speaking of, I'm really glad we won that last battle, just barely. I was kind of scared, honestly. What with the Death Knight being able to delete, like, anybody. Oh, sweet! Oh, we got some paralogs. Petra wants to speak with me. Oh, sweet. It's a good thing I brought her in the last battle after all.
Professor, I am not understanding where the meaning is here. When and how is this expression used? I fell for it.
Yes, these are both clearly the right answer. Yep, sure.
No, that is what you say when your body is feeling unwell. The expression is, I fell for it.
Allow me to explain.
Thank you, Professor. I finally have understanding. Can I ask you about another word? The one that is written here. Is something on my face?
You're so enthusiastic.
I am without much time to study. I must use my time with wisdom. Is that really what you are thinking? Or maybe you have curiosity about the mark on my face.
The mark?
You are already knowing that I am from Brigid. This is a mark from Brigid. It is a prayer to the forest spirits, a prayer to be protected. Hunters ask the forest spirits to have safe and bountiful hunting. There are many spirits in Brigid. I have more marks on my arms and back. They are prayers for my family's health and triumph. Are you wanting to see them?
I'd love to.
That gives me happiness. If there is ever the chance, you will see them. I have much gratitude for you, Professor. You always listen with patience. I can read and understand the language of Fodlan, but to speak it gives me difficulty. I hope I will keep having your support, and I will give you my support too, with my whole heart. I have things that I cannot fail to accomplish.
Let's do our best.
Yes, we will keep walking forward.
There we go, we got up to C. Fantastic. And I agree. Oh, scenes.
It's finally time. The Battle of the Eagle and Lion at Gronder Field is this month. Don't tell me you forgot, Teach.
It slipped my mind. Oh, Claude doesn't like that.
Come on, Teach. I need you to keep it together for me. Don't lose focus when it counts. The Battle of the Eagle and Lion is one of the Academy's annual traditions. It's a huge mock battle between the three rival houses.
But you know all about rivalry battles, Professor. There was one right after you got here, remember? I hear the Battle of the Eagle and Lion will be held in Gronder Field, far away from Garreg Mach.
The house that defeats the most opponents wins. It's a three-way battle that relies heavily on strategy. Sounds exciting, doesn't it?
Hey, Claude, what about Professor Manuela? Do you think she'll be able to join us despite her injuries?
I'm afraid she's sitting this one out, as is Professor Hanneman.
As my persistent rival will not be present, it only goes to follow that I must also sit out this year's battle. Now leave me be, Claude.
In that case, I must sit out too.
Oh, don't worry about us. You know you want to see the kids in action.
If it isn't our own Professor Manuela, all things considered, you're looking well.
Thanks to all of you. But I'd only be a burden out there. My students don't need to see me collapsed. Well, not on the battlefield anyway.
Does that mean you really won't be joining us for the battle?
Correct. We will not be participating. Regardless, do not expect victory to come easily, or at all.
Well put. We've spent the past few months pushing our students to their limits. You can see me in the infirmary after they destroy you.
If I'm the only professor present.
We have taught our students well. There is no need to hold back. Challenge them with everything you have.
I mean, I'm kinda OP. What about the paralogue we have available right now is? Let's see. What paralogue is it? I know, paralogues, I know. So we have Land of the Golden. Oh, we can get the staff from freaking Lorenz's row. We can get the staff of Thrysis or whatever the heck it is. And Black Market Scheme. Seems Happy has gone missing. Following a tip from Balthus, your search leads you to the Black Market in Enbar. So that's like a new DLC paralogue in that case. That I've never seen before. Never before seen. Oh. Ooh. Ooh. Let's get Darting Blow on Flame. Is what we do. She can just be like an adjutant for a while. Sure. Am I even gonna use Flame? Or do I have enough enough units already? Hold on. What were my plans? Let's check my Excel spreadsheet. Hold on a hot second. Is there actually space in my... Yeah, it looks like there is technically space if you assume like final battle levels of 12 units, 3 adjutants. Then there's Byleth, all the Golden Deer, Leone, or not Leone, Flayn, sorry, the 4 Ashen Wolves, and then Anna, and then that should add up to 15 perfectly. So I mean, I guess we've got our units to use until endgame here and there. Well, it's Lorenz's only use, the Staff of +2 range on magic. Whoa. I remember I saw this one meme where Lorenz was like, what is my purpose in life? And Byleth was like, you unlock Thrysis. Hold on. Let's explore. Let's do some exploring. What are the motivations at? Just a little bit of motivation on those nerds. So, yeah, I should feed maybe some of my units. What do you have to say, Sothis?
This monastery is more dangerous than I expected.
Oh, I might sneeze again.
It's likely that our foes have infiltrated the ranks of the teachers. And there
Yes.
may be others of questionable character about as well.
Like that Manuel
If
lady.
you ask me, there is something amiss about that old man, Tomas.
Yeah, he's always stealing books from the library. Like a rude dude. I can't believe him.
Having a fishing tournament before the Battle of the Eagle and Lion.
Oh yeah.
At first I couldn't figure out what they were thinking. But the fish are
Are
especially
allergic to
tasty.
Morgana's voice actor.
So I don't
Slash
question it
Sothis
anymore.
slash Idias.
Have you had any, Professor? You better eat up before it's all gone.
I'm allergic to all the things. I just realized the last couple explorations I didn't go to the Holy Tomb, did I? I completely forgot. I'm just now realizing. Yoink! Give me the things! All your concoctions and arcane crystals and tomatoes are belong to me. Yes, I said it like tomato. Let's go to the Holy Tomb. Let's not forget this time. So Manuel is like the Mariah Carey of Fire Emblem. That name is familiar to me. I don't know who it is though, but yes, probably. I don't know. I don't know, maybe. Boopity bop. If only it didn't take so long to go to the Holy Tomb. One item is just a sweet apple blend. Okay, there's 2. Yoink, I'll take that. Dang, not that useful. Did I already go to the... No, I didn't already go to the greenhouse. Let's go back to the monastery for now.
Why, thank you so much.
Apparently Dorothy is most deployed. Apparently so.
I have gratitude.
I have gratitude.
Thanks so much.
Meh. Load! Please, turn the
I am
crank.
grateful.
My, oh my. Well,
I thank you.
I thank you. Felix is actually so good. Alright, well. Oh, we have a whole bunch of quests available. I have a quest for you, traveler. Oh, Bernie, what are you doing in your room? What are you doing over here? Get out of there!
Hi, Professor. Want to know something?
No.
Gronder is in the territory of House
Ah!
Varley's in the Empire. That's right next to my home, the region of House Varley.
Hmm.
Oh,
Ah!
oh no. What if my parents come to
Black
watch?
Eagles girls are most deployed. What a surprise. Ah! I don't think nobles are allowed to watch.
Really? Are you sure? You wouldn't say that if you weren't completely
Ah.
sure, right?
Oh, man. Have you lost anything? Hold on. Can I? Oh, I want to speedrun this. Hold on a hot second. Dang it, I'm trying to figure out a way to speedrun it. Dang it, I'm pressing down, but you need to wait like a brief moment before it lets you actually move the cursor down. Birdie is feeling the ah. Dang, I am pressing down, but you need to wait like a brief moment before you can actually. This is about as fast as it can go, it looks like. Well, that sucks, doesn't it? Time to go to the greenhouse. Who dis? Who dis?
Why would we go all the way to Gronder Field? It's idiocy to travel that far.
I know, right?
It may be a tradition, but it takes forever to get there and
Meh.
it's exhausting. So pointless.
So
Guess
pointless.
there's nothing to be done about it. Even by you, Professor.
Nothing to be done. Spotted ash. Alright, let's do some gardening. I'd love to do some gardening. Let's harvest. We got a miracle bean. Whoa. These things are always in front of her room. Oh, good to know. Let's just do white flower seeds, sure. Keep muting my microphone to sniffle. Spread Pegasus blessings. Hey!
Professor, has
Ah.
Seventh told you? We're to have a fishing tournament.
Yes.
Given the events of the
Last month, I believe this is just the sort of distraction we need. Staff and student alike. Will you take part? I'm afraid I'm not one for such festivities. I do enjoy a spot of fishing, though.
I
Believe it is best that I stick to quietly fishing by myself. Good to know, Gilbert. Where was Ash? He was... That's not Ash. How did I spot Ash?
As Elmira is, but it's still pretty big.
I'm allergic to all sorts of things. You want to go home to Elmira?
Why do you think I would want to do that?
Because you're a nerd? I don't know. Hi, Ash.
No, I'm pretty good at fishing. My older brother used to take me out.
Nice.
Why don't
You give it a try, too. They say we can eat whatever we catch.
Sometimes it's nice to
Dangle a fishing line and let your mind wander. I'd love to spend some time lounging around by a scenic river or lake. Maybe I should just stop reading out what they're saying. Yoink! Who needs a fishing contest when I can literally yoink fish from the dock?
So close to the Battle of the Eagle and Lion.
Best boy, Ash.
Absolutely absurd. Although,
Meh.
they did say we could eat whatever we catch.
I'm sorry.
I'm a sucker for a good meal. I just couldn't resist.
Well,
Professor.
want to fish in the pond? Actually, I want to steal your merchandise first. Hold on.
Welcome to the Monastery Fishing Tournament. You look confused. Didn't Satis tell you about it?
No.
Just catch whatever fish Flame requests.
Catch whatever fish Flame requests. Oh, man.
I have a favor
Alright.
to ask.
Boobity bop. If you catch the type of fish the Flame asks for, you might win a prize. Participate if you want. It's not really my concern. Okay, sure. Neat. Catch Flame the fish that she wants. Fish in the pond. There we go. We got a bunch of tournament bait. Ah, nose. What fish does Flame want, I wonder? Whatever it is she requests, you do not... Oh, that's a golden fish. That's a golden fish. Perfect. My headphones are gonna fall off like right now. We got a golden fish, glittering gold. This fish boasts a high cost. Whoa. Well, there go my headphones. Hold on. Another golden one. Hold on. Hold on. Oh, this is a little bit easier if I had sound. Ah, perfect. Ah. My goodness. Oh, that's probably the thing for the quest, most likely. Oh man. Is then Dorothea the Ariana Grande of Fire Emblem? So, I recognize the name. I don't know who that is though. Like when it comes to famous names, like I'll recognize them as some sort of famous name. I won't know who they are. There's the thing. I don't really know a whole lot of names. Good. Huge Fodlan carp. Whoa. Man, maybe adjust my headphones a bit so they don't fall off again. I don't know. Another golden one. Boobity bop. Wow. Way, Luigi, doing some fishing. Here we go. Perfect. Just like that. Another one of those things. Is it just gonna keep giving me them? Is the question. And Azura in Fire Emblem Fates is a tricky one. She died as she lived, without explanation. Oop. Depending on your route. Regular Fodlan carp. Apparently these are all gifts. You got a fish. You got the thing. Isn't that give me any more spicy ones? Any more of those golden ones? No. No? No more spicy fish? Perfect. Nice. Yeah, it's just a whole bunch of gift ones. I'm allergic to casting my rod. I'm also allergic to reeling it in, so I mean. Oh, man. If only I wasn't all sniffly gross while I'm trying to freaking stream. My goodness. Dang it. Excellent. Wayne's World. Wayne's World. Party time. Excellent. Large Fodlan carp. Ah, gold. Golden fish. Give me that fish. I need it for science. Thank you. Yeah, I think it just... Dang, I was trying to press B. Fine, I guess we'll get one more. One more. Fine, red one. Red fish. Giant fish shadow. What could it be? It is... What is it? What is the fish? Just another one of those. Yeah, that's how I pressed B successfully. Hi.
Oh, you're entering too. Then how about a little friendly competition?
Yeah.
Let's see who can catch the biggest fish. There's no way I'll lose.
You're likely to beat Raphael if you have a fish with a rarity of 4 stars or higher. So do I just talk to you again?
Something? Let me see what you got. No way. That fish looks bigger and tastier. I can't believe I lost.
You suck. We got wild game. Sweet. Oh, we can compare fish with... Compare fish with all the students.
Part in the fishing tournament? Let's put your skills to the test. Whoever
Neat,
can catch
neat.
the biggest one of these fish
They
wins.
did explain it a bit, but still, she just left everyone behind. Yeah, there is a little bit of an explanation, but
You already got your hands on some fish.
it's
Let's
funnier
compare.
to say without explanation.
Oh, I'm lost. Is there anything you can't do?
Are you jealous, Ignatz? Because mine's bigger than yours. I'm sorry.
Are you taking part as well? Why don't we have... If you
yeah. Freaking...
So, you've caught something, have you? Let us pit our fish against each other.
Raphael's
your
opinion of
fish
this
is
tournament
clearly
seems about
grander
right.
than mine. I suppose you win. This time.
We got a tomato. You won. Here's a tomato from my pocket. Thanks, Ingrid. Well, I was trying to talk to freaking Caspar, not the cat.
That's great. But you don't stand a chance against me. I just caught this beauty. I bet you can't catch a bigger one of the same kind.
Oh yeah, Caspar? I'll bet you mine's bigger than yours.
Let's see what you got.
Let's see what you got.
I lost? But how? I guess I underestimated you, Professor.
That's so much funnier when you take it out of context the way that I did. Oh my god, I didn't think it was gonna be that funny. I seriously underestimated you, Professor. Oh my goodness. Yeah, we got his axe. Oh my goodness. You jealous because mine's bigger than yours, Caspar? I seriously underestimated you, Professor. Oh, this is so stupid.
I'm happy that you will have participation.
Oh man, my
Maybe you and I
eyes.
both can have a
Making
small
myself
contest
cry
with each
now.
other? We will both have catching the same fish type and do comparisons.
Oh man.
Whoever has the fish with the biggest
So
size will
stupid.
be winning. Okay?
So stupid in such a good way.
Show me the fish so we can see who has the biggest size.
I'm crying over here.
Your fish has way more size. I have had losing. I mean, I have lost.
My goodness. I'm never gonna get over that. Oh, you got a sword. Sweet.
I'm going to catch me some mighty fish. Just you wait and see.
I'm so sorry, but I'm also so not. Maybe the fish are frightened by you.
I didn't think of that.
Oh, man.
The truth is right in front of me. Oh, just kidding. As though a fish is smart enough to be afraid of me.
Well, I mean, also the voice acting of this game is just so good.
Will you be taking part 2, Professor?
I must admit, I'm quite excited. I can't recall what type of fish I was hoping to dine on. So if you do manage to catch a fish, do you mind bringing it for me to see?
I wish they had some eating contest in Fodlan or the Monastery. Man, Raphael would rock at that. Gifts. Wait. Do I just talk to you again?
Oh, you caught one!
You caught one!
Yes, yay! This is it! This is the fish I've been pining for!
Oh, I mistimed that.
So pleased. I shall cook it up immediately.
There we go.
Thanks.
Thanks. Fishing tournaments is over. Flame seems overjoyed, and I'm certain that pleased Seteth as well. There we go. We did the thing. Well.
That's it.
That's a deep subject.
That was fun, wasn't it?
Indeed. What's this?
Do you have time for a request?
Some bandits are making trouble in a nearby village. Normally we would assist, but right now we have our hands full with this Lord Lonato business. So many to help, so little time. What did we do? What did we already deal with Lonato like forever ago?
Pardon me.
Greetings, Professor. Nothing to report.
Young Monica
Disappeared last year. I thought she had simply run along home.
But it
Turns out she was kidnapped. I can't believe it. How awful it must have been for the poor thing.
They say her
Personality has completely changed. But at least she seems more cheerful than before. Grateful to be alive, perhaps? Who are you and why are you occupying Gatekeeper's second post? How dare you think that you can...
Professor, how's it going?
How dare you think you can stand beside the greatness that is Gatekeeper?
Catch up, but I'm super busy right now.
Working. For money. You understand.
Hey,
Yeah, more trade secrets. For even more renown as we can constantly do. Let me through! I've got important Byleth things to do, I'll have you know. Let me through. Nothing else to grab over there. Neat.
No.
No.
Indeed, I received a
Rare letter from my father recently. He said that he is praying for the Golden Deer House to emerge victorious. Insistently praying.
My
Father attended the Officers' Academy and won a glorious victory in the Battle of the Eagle and Lion. I think he is quite proud of that, even to this day. I suppose that shows how great an honor it truly is. Thanks, Lorenz. Thanks, Mian. Hi, friend.
You know, the Empire used to control all of Fodlan.
Don't imitate Lorenz, why not?
The northern region split off and became the kingdom. Later,
satisfied the
part of
Feast
kingdom
Queen, indeed we
seceded
did.
To become the Alliance. There are 3 powers.
This is the
today,
face of someone who doesn't
but
care.
1,000 years ago, we were all united as one. Even
Violet
now,
does not
among
care.
the nobles of the Empire, there are some who dream of reunifying Fodlan.
Like that Edelgard lady. Alrighty, let's see here. Who this? Oh, feel that first refreshing breeze upon your face. You know it is almost time for the battle of the Eagle and Lion. Grandeur Field is within the Empire, but the path there from the monastery necessitates passing through Alliance territory. Fodlan's biggest river, the Airmid River, flows along the border between the Empire and the Alliance. You'll have to cross one of the largest bridges upon that river, the Great Bridge of Myrddin. That actually hurts my throat a little bit doing that voice. It makes me a little bit lightheaded, honestly. It kind of does. I don't... Sound like a lot more boring person when I imitate Lorenz? What do you mean? Or when I'm imitating Tomas? Which one? Oh, apparently I could talk to a bunch of people down there again. Do I make Lorenz sound even more boring than he already was? Oh. Aw, dang it. Maybe I should just give Claude an item or something. Let's see. When I imitate Lorenz, I make him even more boring.
Hey, you're cleaning your plate. Nice job.
Please stop. You sound like my mother.
Oh, man. Alright, maybe we could always try giving Flame like an owl feather or something. So Raphael and Ignatz? Is that it? Where's Raphael and Ignatz? Oh, just right here. We'll be back. Neat. There we go.
There's more food than I can eat. Professor, Raphael, you're welcome to have some of mine.
Don't listen to him, Professor. Ignatz gets all dizzy if he doesn't eat enough.
Just Lorenz makes you boring when you are normally fun. It brings it way down. Hold on. It's kind of hard to do it when I'm also listening to him speaking. So hold on.
Guess it's time for my personal eating tournament then. Best part is, no losing.
So hold on. If I literally just look at his lines and then just say it out without actually hearing him speak in the background. I received a rare letter from my father recently. He said that he is praying for the Golden Deer House to emerge victorious. Insistently praying. My father attended the Officers' Academy and won a glorious victory in the Battle of the Eagle and Lion. I think he is quite proud of that even to this day. I suppose that shows how great an honor it truly is. What do you think? What do you think of that?
I wasn't expecting much, but this tournament was a lot of fun.
Glad you had fun, Caspar.
This created more fun than I have experienced.
Yeah, Ferdinand gave us a history lesson that we kind of glossed over. I did have the fun, I'll have you know. I did actually have the fun.
The fishing tournament is over.
Mm-hmm.
I heard you did some fishing, and that Flame is happy.
Yes. Yes, indeed. You heard right.
All that's left now is to eat it. Should I smoke it? Stew it? Ugh, I'm drooling already.
I wouldn't be. I really don't like fish at all. Fish is the kind of thing that I'll eat just because it's like, well, I could do for, you know, these types of nutrients. That is good for me, but not because I like it. Like, I don't like fish pretty much at all. Like, I probably only actually enjoyed eating fish like once or twice if it's cooked in a certain way, but almost all the time, I really don't like fish at all. It's the kind of thing where it's like, it's gross, but I'll eat it just because it's like, I could use the nutrients, you know? Just because of that. Like, I've always been a picky eater. Like, just always. People always told me that I would start liking things as I got older. No, my tolerance for them just went up. I still hate everything. It's just I can tolerate it enough that I'll eat it anyway because it's good for me. That's all that changed.
I suppose it's time to prepare for the Battle of the Eagle
But I'm still a picky eater. So I'll still eat the things I don't like just because it's healthy for me. Doesn't mean I'll like it at all. But yeah, maybe it truly is just hearing Lorenz and you at the same time. That was decent. You like my little thing I did.
Why are they having a fishing tournament now? Are they just
It just
up on the Battle of the Eagle
with our
and
forces combined, we become the ultimate boring machine.
Are you?
Yes, I'm taking part.
What? If you've got all this free time, shouldn't you be spending it on your students?
Yes, sorry. Sorry, Leonie. Who do I still need to talk to over here? With Lorenz and mine's forces combined, we can become the ultimate force of boring. Get everybody to just, like, leave my freaking stream. As if, who needs to be talked to over here? What the heck? Like, oh, okay.
It was a nice change of pace, but now it's time to focus on the Battle of the Eagle and Lion.
Yes. Yes. Who needs talking to? Who needs a quick chat? Let's go see. Best boy Ash. He's the best boyo. You don't like seafood? Yeah, I don't like any seafood at all. Like, fish is like the one kind of seafood that I can eat. Anything else, no, get it away from me. Like, I don't even like fish. I'll eat it just because it's like, hey, diversify my diet a little bit, I guess. But any other kind of seafood, just no. No. Like, I had lobster this one time and I almost puked. Like, it was, our neighbors had a lobster party this one time, and they spent so much on lobster. They invited so many people over, including us, and they literally got, like, freaking 3 cases full of lobster. Like, these foam cases that were about yay wide and about yay tall. Like, it was these big cases about that size, and you open it up, and it's just, like, filled with lobster. They had 3 of them, and they were taking them out, like, dozen at a time to boil them and bring them out. Like, they had a bunch of people over there, but they only got through like half a case worth, or not a half a case and a half worth of the lobster being eaten. So like for the next several weeks they were inviting us over for their like leftover lobster, and they were making like lobster rolls and stuff like that. Anyway, I tried lobster there. I really didn't like it. I even had the tail, which is supposed to be like the best part. I really did not like it. Lobster is expensive. Yeah, they said that they probably spent like over $1,000 on that massive lobster party. They said that they probably spent like $1.5 grand on like freaking 3 cases filled with lobsters. But they were Newfies, so it makes sense. People from Newfoundland. So this is Alberta, this part of Canada. They're from Newfoundland, which is, you know, a big island essentially. So lobster is much more of a staple thing there. So it makes sense that the Newfies will be spending like $1.5 grand worth of lobster. And same, you're a picky eater as well. Same with you, SC, but you like salmon. Lyrical, you like mahi specifically, is like grilled chicken but softer. I'm not actually sure what that is. Also, I might have to scroll up to see some things I missed. Oh, don't like seafood but like looking at it. Yeah, it can definitely be visually appealing, but actually eating it, no bueno. But yeah, Diego, don't like fish when it's literally the animal on your plate. Oh, what? I don't know what you mean by the second part of that. But I don't like fish, but I can tolerate it, so I'll eat it anyway.
Going all the way to the Empire for a mock battle?
If you have some lemon that you can put on it, though. If you have some lemon that you can squeeze onto it, though, that's actually decently tasty.
Everyone else seems to be
that makes it way better.
We're all looking to you to guide us, Teach.
Or like, the best thing ever that I actually haven't had in forever is schnitzel with lemon squeezed onto it. That is so good. That makes me really want schnitzel now. Never eaten lobster, don't like how it looks. Yeah, the one time I had it, it made me have a gag reflex, and I was like, yeah, no more lobster for me. Nuh-uh. Do you want to participate?
Well, I don't really want to leave the monastery.
My is a whitefish, huh? I don't think I've ever had it.
But I'll try my best.
I don't think so. Fish is just very strange to me. At least it's convenient where it's like unlike animal meat where you have to have like a knife and cut into pieces. That's like effort. A fish with its unsaturated fat is just so soft you don't even need a knife. You just put the fork in it and you just like push it apart and it just falls apart anyway. So you don't even need a knife to cut it into pieces typically. So at least it's like way more convenient. Lobster smells horrible. I don't remember how it smells, but my sense of smell is like really bad. I should remember from that time going over to the neighbors and there being like 3 cases worth of lobster, but I don't quite remember. Actually, maybe I sort of do.
East, we would go there.
I don't know.
Yes, that
there.
must be it.
Snake C4 and Smash. Who dis? New phone, who dis? Dorothea.
The Battle of the Eagle and Lion is coming up soon. Feeling confident?
Violet doesn't care. Very.
That's the spirit.
That's the spirit. If you order fish to eat with other things, they put it on other things, and there's a fish, full fish on top of it. Just plop, have a fish. Huh, what? I mean, fish with other things could sometimes be pretty alrighty. Could fry the fish.
Professor,
I actually don't know if I've ever had fried fish. Now that I think about it.
Off to you?
I might never have had it, potentially.
But she seems to have recovered almost instantly, and she's been bizarrely cheerful.
Bizarrely cheerful, huh? Now that you mention it.
You see what I mean? I wonder if she's straining to seem happy just to make people comfortable. And why is she so close to Edelgard anyway?
Good question. We'll find out the chapter after this one, I think? I forget what the chapter order is. Hi, Hubert.
The Battle of the Eagle and Lion is
a free-for-all contest among the 3 classes. If you are victorious, the Archbishop will no doubt present you with a reward. I'm not interested in rewards. just what I thought you'd say. You hear about Yaritza? Yep.
With Flame,
We found another female student who went missing last year.
Violet does not care.
Now the
Look at that stare.
Professor Yuritsa has vanished.
Oh
His
no.
origin begged many questions.
Why
So
is
there
that
are
helmet
plenty of
on the
objections
art
to his
black?
appointment here.
And then it's silver
He's
on the actual
apparently
model.
from House Rim of
Bugs
the
me.
Empire, but he was adopted from another family.
Oh, he was
Or
adopted from
so
another
they
family,
say.
or so they say. I wasn't paying attention.
There hasn't
Who's been
much
adopted?
good to be said
Oh,
about
Yuritsa?
House Rim in recent decades.
Oh. Okay. I got a thing. Hi.
What do you say, Adel? Should we meet up in the library later to...
Oh,
Hello, Professor.
Do you need something? I'm a little busy at the moment.
Sorry, Professor. I've got a lot of questions to ask Adel here. Since I couldn't graduate last year, I really want to make sure I can do so this year.
Sure. Sure, though. Only good thing you had was these spicy noodles and the steak sandwich your grandmother made? What, for the only... I thought that would be like the only good thing involving fish, but that involves steak. So when you say the only good thing, like with what context? Only good thing from like meats or something? Or did it involve fish in some... Oh, wait a second. That... Maybe I should actually be motivating the people that need it. Like there's so many things like that I don't like that some people are like, how do you not like that? Like mentioning steak, for example. I really don't like steak at all. And people are always like, what, you don't like steak? I'm like, yeah, I don't. It's kind of, eh. Also, I think Claude could use a small bit of motivation. Like, how about I give him a floral dormant?
Oh, thanks.
Yeah, thanks. There we go. He has motivation up, how about? We could always go to the sauna to, potentially. Let's give you that to potentially get some motivation. Is what we do. Totally a good person like all the other Monikas in video games. Just Monica. My oh my.
Hey there.
Every Monica in every game is totally a-okay. Ugh, the random NPC says. Alrighty, let's see over here. We got a quest over yonder way. What quest does... Who has it, Dimitri?
Identity. Personally, I don't think it could be Yuritsa.
Well, you're wrong.
He taught me swordsmanship.
Meh.
He said I had talent and the potential to get pretty strong.
Well, you're wrong.
He was a little scary, of course. But it's hard for me to believe he's a bad person.
Because he likes steak and mushrooms together. How wonky.
After all, the ladies love nothing more than a winner. And around here, there's no bigger game.
You're gonna lose, Sylvain. I'm sure they do.
I knew you'd understand, Professor.
I just tell people what they like, not what I agree with.
So it is. Flayn and Monica, was it? I'm glad they were returned safe and sound.
Oh, that's all you had to say. Wait, who is this quest? Oh, you do.
I need a favor.
The Knights of the Holy Kingdom of Fargus are seeking someone to train with. Kingdom Knights are certainly tough, but I bet you could keep up. Alright, so just another battle one, it seems. Food in general. Yeah, when it comes to food in general, there's like so few things that I actually enjoy. Like if I could just survive by not eating, I totally would. Because I see it more as like a chore that just has to get done so I can survive. Like, and especially when I'm trying to like video edit or something like that, or I'm working on other things for this channel, it just gets in the way of like my productivity. It's like, ugh, I gotta take a break to eat so I don't like pass out.
Absolutely exhausted.
Because, you know,
I swear to you, Professor,
there was a few years ago where it was a summer that I just kind of neglected eating so much to try to be as productive as possible that I kind of developed an eating disorder where for a while I didn't feel hunger at all, and then later on, instead of feeling hunger, I felt like an insanely sharp pain in my stomach.
Nap under a tree.
It was...
Skip out on lectures.
Oh wait, first it started as instead of hunger, I felt an insanely sharp pain. And then once I started getting it more sorted, I just went back to like not feeling hunger at all. So I just kind of had to guess when I was hungry, and I could only eat like little bits of food before I got full, probably because my stomach shrunk from like lack of eating. And then after the course of like a year, it finally returned to normal, and now I feel like hunger like a freaking normal human being again, finally. But there was a period, there was about a year of my life where I just didn't feel hunger. That or I felt like a super sharp pain, and it was, that was not fun. So now I try to pay a whole lot more attention to actually eating, because now I know if I neglect eating for so long, I can develop eating disorders like that, which is not very fun.
Lion, a prize is awarded to the winner by the Archbishop
You know,
herself.
I don't want to go through that
It's a great
again.
battle, so you can't waste too much time just observing.
Honestly.
You have to jump right in there. You have to be proactive and defeat the most opponents. Do that, and it's quite possible the Archbishop will recognize how strong you are. Ah, great memories. I was a student here many years ago. I know what I speak of.
Nice, man. But yeah, so after that was going on for like months and months, close to like a year, there was a period where I probably straight up forgot what it was like to even feel hunger. But now I do. Like, I even feel hungry right now, for example. Like, after the stream, I'm probably gonna grab some foods, for example. Like, it's so nice to be able to feel it again. But there was a period where I just didn't know what it was like to feel hungry. It sucked. So I was just like guessing when I was hungry and trying to eat. That sucked. So now nowadays, like, even though I know eating will get in the way of me being productive, I try to do it anyway, because that really taught me a lesson in how important it is to actually eat, you know? My goodness. But yeah. Diego, damn it, human necessity on eating. I know, right? I totally wouldn't do it if I had to. Steak is alright, but there are times when the steak can be so tough. Yeah, that's true. Here, good to know that you're not the only one who doesn't like steaks. Yeah, like, if it's something being made anyway, like, I'll try having, like, maybe part of one, probably not a full one. But, like, I'll get through it just because of, like, nutrients and stuff. Like, also, with how much I dislike so many meat-based things, like, I've had some people ask me before, like, oh, why don't you just go, like, vegan anyway? Because that can be, you know, a positive influence for, you know, not negatively affecting so much of animals and the environment and stuff like that, since the industry is kind of messed up and such. And my answer to that is like, well, like, even if I don't like it, I don't get enough nutrients that I need in my diet anyway. And also, I'm like a stick. I'm so skinny. Like, I'm a freaking twig. Like, I don't get enough as is. If I went vegetarian or something like vegan, I would probably be so malnourished that I would, like, after so many months of doing it, I would probably wind up going to the hospital because I'm not getting enough of what I need. Like, those who are vegan or vegetarian have to pay, like, careful attention to their diets to make sure that they do get enough of, like, their proteins and stuff like that. I already don't take care of my diet enough as is that I would not be able to handle that, is the matter. Is basically my situation. There are definitely some meat-based things that I like. Also, when it comes to vegan stuff, research is actually continuing on, like, meat substitutes, making them a whole lot better than they currently are. Like, the replacement things, where things are made completely from plants but taste like meat. Like, I know that that's been pretty bad for a long time. Like, I had a friend who was vegan come stay over for a while at my family's lake cabin, and I think they brought some vegan sausages or something like that with them, and it was a day after they left. I think I found, like, some leftover sausage that I reheated. I think it was, like, the vegan kind, because it was disgusting. It was terrible. I hated that. Like, I went through a couple bites and I was like, what even is this? Like, I was completely disgusted by it. I couldn't get through the rest. We gave, like, the rest to the dog, essentially. But I hear that research is actually coming ahead on, like, making completely plant-based substitutes that are getting closer and closer to the real deal when it comes to meat-based stuff, which is really cool. Like, I honestly can't wait for the day that that can just, like, hopefully completely replace meat-based stuff in general, because there's someone whose crest I was to show. I've asked many times, but I can't get them to consent. There'll be some way to persuade them. Try a bribe. Sorry. Anyway, yeah, considering that so much land is used for the farmland just to feed the animals that are used for eating, like, it's such a massive use of land. It's such a massive use of, like, resources and stuff like that by having that middleman of, like, farm to animal to human consumption instead of just, like, farm to human consumption. So, like, the closer we can get to eliminating that middleman, like, oh boy, is the productivity of the human race just gonna go up once it becomes more ingrained in the world. I can't wait for that to happen. But until then, I'm gonna stick with my real meats. Even if I don't always like them. Because I need them in my diet. Yeah, what I mean is like when meat substitute like is like the real thing. Research is getting closer and closer. It's not quite there yet, but it's getting closer and closer. And like as it gets closer and closer, it'll get better and it'll get cheaper. So it's probably gonna be like a long time. Maybe it'll be even a couple decades, honestly. Potentially. I don't know how long it's gonna take, but one day, hopefully. We'll see. We'll see what happens. Anyway, there's a bunch of stuff that I missed in the chat though. And you remember you were at your cousin's house in New York and was neglecting eating for like the whole summer? Yeah, it's something important not to do. Tiggle, hey, are you hungry? Maybe. I have no idea. Having that experience for a year must not have been fun. And I could only eat in small amounts was a thing because I think I probably shrunk my stomach during that time. So I would eat like if we went to a restaurant and there was like a meal in front of me, I'd eat like a third of it and then I'd just be full. And then just take the rest home. It was interesting. But yeah, as for a well-done steak at a restaurant, the whole steak was small. And vegan sausages, that's probably what it was. It was disgusting. It was terrible. I hated it. It left such a terrible taste in my mouth. It was gross. Oh, man. That's strange,
hi,
Lyrical.
Professor. Have you heard the rumor about the Goddess Tower?
Probably.
Well, there's an annual ball here the month after next, during the ethereal moon.
Whoa, bro.
They say if a boy and a girl wish for something together at the Goddess Tower on that night, the goddess herself will grant it.
Whoa.
I don't know where the rumor started, but
I
it's
wish
a
for
great
Atari
story,
to give
isn't
up
it?
the RCT brand name. Oh, man. I keep sniffling. Marcetus! Yeah, Violet doesn't care, huh?
I'm so sorry. I was lost in thought.
Lost in thoughts. All alone. What were you thinking about?
Death Knight's true identity. Could it actually be Professor Yuritsa?
Yes. Yes, actually. You know what? Give me that. I need it for science. Sero scriptures, huh? Running. Hi, friend. Why do you have a quest over here?
A favor to ask.
Do you mind delivering this love letter on my behalf? To whom, you ask? Well, he's gallant. He has a charming smile, and he always puts his family first.
Is this for who I think it is? Is this the Alois? Oh, David Azura. This is the Alois, isn't it? Yeah, he's charming. Look at him.
I'm going to catch me.
Yeah. We have a heartfelt love letter. Wait, you're so gallant, you love your family, your smile is just so wonderful and charming, I think I'm in love.
I appreciate this.
I appreciate this. Oh, great. Just fantastic. Well, let's go complete that quest, how about? I'm glad he appreciated the love letter.
Professor.
It was so heartfelt. Professor!
Really?
We have a student that's in love with Alois, even though he's already married, I'm fairly certain.
My savior, thank you.
Thank you. I watched Alois as he read the letter, and I think he looked happy about it.
Like my voice acting. Let's go talk to Felix. This is what we do. At some point, like, I know that was done not so good. Because that one was done more jokingly. But at some point, I think it would actually be really cool to do some voice acting work on the side. Obviously not at the quality of to be doing that voice, but... You know.
Since we were little, Ingrid's always gotten this odd look in her eye when someone brings up food.
That's all you had to say to me, Felix? I came all the way over here just for that. I don't know why I'm going to the library. But yeah. It's totally not strange giving the love letter to Alois. Totally not. I love when there's a side quest for doing that. That's fantastic. I might go to the sauna to spend some activity points is what I may do.
I don't know if you've heard, but Flayn is very special. Her blood carries a rare crest. Oh, the lengths to which she could advance my research. If only I were able to study her. If only it weren't for Seteth's strict orders. He protects his sister with unusual zeal.
Maybe you can convince him.
Have you ever tried convincing Seteth of anything? I'm not sure I could convince that man the sky is blue, if he hadn't already looked up for himself.
Oh my. Anime out of context.
I always thought I was pretty good, you know? Then I'd go and get stabbed. Oh.
But my opponent was the Death Knight, so I figure I did pretty well to only get stabbed. I wonder if it's true that he is actually Yuritsa. Whoever he is, I'm going to make him pay. It turns out that when I get stabbed, I get really mad.
Just like in real life. This game is so realistic. I'll help you get revenge.
I'm not going to let him get the better of me again.
Who's there left to talk to over here? After that, maybe we'll go to the sauna. Wait, I gotta see who needs motivation with gifts still.
Eagle and lion going. Fishing? Taking it easy, are
Yeah,
you?
mine was bigger than
The
Caspar's.
recent happenings at the monastery. There is something going on behind the scenes here. I've been commissioned to investigate as well. As I've already mentioned, this month I'm off to the kingdom. You be on your guard, okay?
Will do. I'm more worried about you than myself.
Perhaps I've gotten in your head too much. I won't go dying on you. I've stayed alive this long after all.
Well. Wait, exit the room, please. Now we'll go talk to Rhea and Sedith and stuff. I thought vegan sausage was like a sausage with some vegetables in it. It looked like it was like a real sausage is what it looked like. I heated it up, I started eating it, and I was like, what the heck is this?
The situation last month was dire indeed. The students endured great hardship. I hope you were able to
really
put all
gross.
of that behind you, so that you may focus on this month's assignment.
Of course.
A most reassuring response. I trust that your class is in good hands.
When the day
I look
comes
forward to seeing
that
your
there can be
skills on
plant-based
display at
meat
the Battle of the
substitutes
Eagle and
for
Lion.
like everything meat-based for the same or cheaper price, that'll be a great day. But it's probably going to be a long time before that happens still. Maybe. We're getting closer, but it might still be a little while.
I hear that you participated in the fishing tournament.
Yeah, Alois
I
just didn't
appreciate
get a
you
fish.
taking the time.
Glad to hear, Sedith. Hold on. Whoa, wait. So I'll give Flane something, give Yuri something. Flane, Yuri, happy. Need things. Need to be given things. So I'll go give one to Flane, then it'll just be Yuri and Happy in Abyss that need to get like some small item. Some random small item that I can give to them. Flane! I have something random for you. Like... Oh wait, you need 2 bits of motivation. In that case, I will give you the owl feather.
Wow, I'm delighted.
There we go, free motivation. Now we go to Abyss. Is what we do. Ah! And then we give something to Yuri and Happy. To Abyss. Let's go to Abyss. I swear, every time I explore, it takes me like an hour to an hour and a half. Like, explorations take so long. Like, the best thing that you can do is explore or battle. But explorations take me an hour to an hour and a half. And 3 battles will take me like an hour to 2.5, depending on if I'm grinding against like some archers or something like that. So, I might not do the system of explore battle, just because it takes me so long.
That young lady, Monica, might she be Baron Ox's daughter? We're not acquainted.
Just because I'm getting so
but I
bored of
have
doing it so many
tell that
times.
The Baron has a daughter roughly her age. Despite my current circumstances, I was born into House Nouvelle.
Yeah, I've heard about it.
Preeminent houses of the Empire. Didn't you know?
Oh, I think I
There isn't much
knew.
of my house left to speak of, but mark my words, someday it shall return in glory.
Glad to hear that, Constance. I sure haven't heard that one before.
Hey, you, listen up. I've
Got something to report.
You're wondering where Mr. Backup is, aren't you? Figured you'd
Explorations take too long and battles are too boring. What a problem.
He's gone.
Yeah, so I
Other
might
dudes or
start
some
doing
such
some
nonsense.
seminars here and there.
But he'll be back, right?
Wait.
I bet so. I think he liked this place, especially the company. We really had something. He'll miss it. Just you wait and see.
Oh yeah, there's the other dude here briefly. Abyss Keeper's also amazing. I love how the gatekeeper in the monastery is just like, greetings, Professor. Nothing to report. And the gatekeeper in the Abyss is like, hey you, listen up. I've got something to report. Like, I love how self-aware this game is of how much of a meme that is. It's so good. Anyway, Yeah, anyway, I might actually start doing some seminars in this playthrough. Even though the most efficient things to do in terms of progress are, like, explorations and battles. Seminars are just faster. And I'm getting so tired of doing those over and over again. When we do our Black Eagles flaw training challenge, I might do, like, explore battle for each month, each time, without doing any seminars. Just because I'll need as much experience as I can possibly get if we're doing the flaw training challenge. But in New Game Plus, even in Maddening Classic, this hasn't proven to be, like, super insanely difficult yet. So I don't really think I need to do that, and I might just prefer to, you know, get on with it. Abyss Keeper's DLC, so they knew the memes? Maybe at that point they figured it was a meme and they were like, alright, as we develop the Abyss, let's put an Abyss Keeper.
Come join me over here. For once, we've got plenty of food.
Yeah, we were just talking about food earlier and how I don't get enough of it.
So many fish that we got a bunch more down here than usual. It's not too common to get a big fishing haul down here in Abyss.
Oh yeah, because of the fishing tournament. I love how there's dialogue in the Abyss as well, like as the months go on, for what's going on up above. That's really neat. Okay, scrap heap, iron axe, iron gauntlets. Ooh, broken iron gauntlets. I can use those if I ever want to grind against an archer again, which I might not be doing a whole lot of.
The nobles came for me. They were
Depends.
completely without mercy. They killed everyone. My parents, my husband, my son. They all died for nothing. For being in the way. People with crests do whatever they want. No one even tries to stop them. Especially not the church.
One, that was insanely quiet for some reason. Two, did that sound like a dude speaking and saying those lines and trying to pull off a female voice? Yeah, I was literally just saying that, Diego. I was looking at that and like, And it's not like they didn't know that it was going to be for a female, like, model in game, considering one of the lines was like, everyone, my husband, my children. I mean, unless they originally intended it to be like a gay man or something, which I guess could be possible. It's Fire Emblem, which is progressive and such, but I mean, DLC expansion pass should not cost $25. Here in Canada, it's $30.
Well, this month is the big brawl, yeah? Yeah, it's the Battle of the
Yeah.
Eagle and Lion.
Yeah.
I hear I'm free to join in. My heart's full to bursting. My muscles too, but that's pretty normal for me. This is big, pal. The legendary king of grappling's triumphant return. The other houses won't know what hit him.
At least it's not like Pokemon Sword and Shield where it's like, hey, pay us $15 a year just so that you can keep your Pokemon from other games. At least it's not like that.
By the by, do I have to participate in this Eagle and Lion thing this month?
Yes.
Gotcha. Well, I hope we win.
God, she responded
Won't
to me.
like what happens if I'm on the losing team.
Let's give you a freaking floral adornment. Bam.
That might come in handy.
That might come in handy. Just in case you need an emergency floral adornment.
The Battle of the Eagle and Lion is almost here.
Ah.
Time certainly is strange. All this really has me feeling nostalgic. Back when I was in the academy, I took part in the battle too.
And you will again. Which class were you in?
The Blue Lions.
Mm.
Back then, I was living with Kingdom nobility as an adoptee. Lady Rhea still watches the battle, yeah? Best of luck to you, friend.
So Yuri was in the Blue Lions. You need a gift, though. Fishing float.
Thanks. I'll take good care of this.
I'll take good care of this. Yes, Happy's like one of my best units. I need to bring her along. Because she's so OP. Like, she just deletes everything. Oh. Oh, Shadow Library. I came into here by accident. I was actually trying to exit. But this is actually a pretty cool area. Honestly. Professor! To the monastery.
Thanks.
Apparently Yuri's in the sauna a whole bunch this month. And of course Edelgard's next. Of course.
You have my gratitude.
You have my gratitude.
Thanks.
Thanks.
I am great.
I am grateful. Sauna. Let's go. Let's go get refreshed. Claude, maybe? I don't know, we just got Flame, so we could always... I don't know how actively I'm going to be using Flame. Hold on. Hold on a hot second. Let's look at these. Who's gonna for sure need some stuff to get up to A, so that we can hopefully get some advanced classes before then. We could always do like Lorenz, so he gets that up to A. Like, Claude could already go into Sniper at some point. Lorenz, I could get into A with a Reason Magic, maybe. So maybe we'll bring Lorenz in for one. Enter the sauna with Lorenz. Wanna enjoy the... He has his legs crossed. You wanna enjoy the sauna with me, Lorenz? Here's best sauna husbando. Sadly, no shirtless fan service in there. I know, right? I want a refund. I want a refund immediately. Stay longer. Alright, now we leave. There's the thing for Lorenz. Lorenz feels refreshed. Yeah, I know I could have stayed in longer. Hold on. Let's see. Ignat, maybe. Maybe. I don't know. Maybe Leone? Ignatz and Leone next? Maybe. I'm debating here. Come along, Ignatz. Pilot does not approve of Lorenz feeling better. He's shaking his head like, no. How could this have happened? I can't believe Lorenz feels better now. How dare he? How dare he feel better? What the heck? Increase that steam. Ignatz warmed up and feels really good. Pilot's just like, no. I can't believe Ignatz feels good. Okay, what about Leone? How about that? Increase steam! This is the power of steam. That and a 3-minute update suddenly changing to taking 3 years. I am Steam. Man, Steam is such a good platform sometimes. Oh! Oh, perfect! Now we leave. So since it ended perfectly for both of us, if I go in again with Byleth, I wonder, like, if I don't get a perfect again, if it'll just, like, have that go over my perfect that I just got. So maybe I'll just have those 3 get the sauna for now, and then we can get some faculty training for now. Like, I need some Reason Magic. Who can give me that? Like, let's go this way. Where are these magicians that can train me? I need to learn how to be reasonable with Reason Magics. Let's see. Hedman, can you teach me how to be reasonable? Let's see. Thank you. Perfect.
I still have much to learn.
So now I should be able to change it to the mage class. Nice.
I'm not going.
Boopy bop. And then we do say... I don't know, boop. Want to see Ash's muscles, specifically concerning his stare at the body T-line, where he says he's been working his muscles?
The glory of progress.
Yeah, how dare they not show that? Why on earth are they wearing shoes in the sauna so that you don't slip as you run? Obviously. As you run around the sauna. What if they want to do laps, you know? What if they just want to do some laps?
Yields result.
Don't judge. Let's go talk to Rhea instead of nose.
Of course.
Rhea. Let's see. Teach me how to be reasonable. The complete opposite of Rhea as a character. I hear, yeah. Teach me swords. I always neglect even my main thing. I'm like, I'll get enough sword experience just through regular gameplay, and then I can't even get into an advanced class because I've neglected doing swords for so long. It's Nintendo logic, exactly. More well, I guess technically Intelligent Systems logic, since they're the ones that actually develop it. Yeah, I don't think I missed anything. I don't think so.